I think hearing people's stories, like we had listening sessions at the IBWC, and hearing people's stories was very transformative. I'd say to enjoy the experience, whether you're doing it to just make money or doing it for a summer job. Just to enjoy it and take it all in and really get to know the people that you're working with and don't take it for granted.
The networking with different people and just hearing different stories and how they are currently going through the whole Black job crisis and how they're trying to overcome with connections and programs with the Black Workers Center, physically being there and seeing what people are actually going through, because a lot of times you just hear stories, but just physically being able to see the emotions and just how people actually they're going through it for real. I've learned so much about advocating as a future physician. I think it's really important for me to learn how to advocate for my patient, what to do, what not to do. Apply. You won't know if you don't apply. I promise you, you get a different perspective on what life is about, on what people actually go through, and just kind of how you can be a resource to others in your community. So yeah.
It's when we went to go do the town hall meeting. It was really exciting. I had never done one before, so I was kind of nervous. I was scared, but it went really well, and I learned a lot from it. We even got to meet a former Senator Joe Baca, so it was really exciting and really interesting to learn from that. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that I met here. You guys are all really great people. And I also wanted to say thank you to the IEBWC for welcoming me into their space.
The biggest thing I learned was just what Black workers in Los Angeles are actually experiencing. Going through the LA Black Workers Symposium and hearing what unemployed workers are facing and how they ended up in their situations was one of the most valuable things I'll take away. And as I go into organizing, especially in labor, I'll carry that with me, because I think you really need to know really what people are going through in order to help advocate with them. And with that, one of the things that I feel was really emphasized was organizing with people, not for people.
I think my biggest takeaway was probably meeting people that are like-minded, getting to network. A lot of people are going down the same path or even have the same majors, so we are very like-minded people. And within that, just meeting new people in this workforce, pertaining to Black workers, and just thriving to better myself so I could better the community, and having like-minded people around doing the same thing was really cool. Be ambitious. I feel when I first seen the application through taking the We Gonna Be Alright class, I was not even gonna apply. To be totally honest with y'all, I was not gonna apply because I was I'm not gonna get this. I was not because I'm not capable of getting it, but there's so many other students that are in the same capability and very smart, brilliant people that are also like-minded. So I'm what's the probability, But that's why I'm saying go for it, because I didn't think I was gonna get the position, but I did. So I would say be ambitious, get ready to network, because you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to do so, and really just put your best foot forward.
One quote really stuck with me. It was in organizing, some is not a number, sometimes soon is not a time, and someone is not a person. So I feel the intentionality aspect, that's really something that stuck with me. Things are not going to get done unless you are intentional with it and specific. So I feel that's something I definitely want to take with me. I feel I want to leave my mark, the work that I've done. I want to, hopefully it can be utilized. I know I've done stuff when I was working with CARE, and the job spreadsheet, I feel that was probably something I could see being the most impactful. I would say go for it. If you have any doubts, just apply, just do the interview if you get it, and just see what happens, honestly, because it I expected good from this, but it was even way better than I expected, and it's just an opportunity that I'm happy to have taken.
I think for me, my favorite memory is probably when me and Bethel were specifically working on the video of the lobbying event that they went to. I wasn't unfortunately able to go because I wasn't in Sacramento at the time, but I think it was really cool being able to sift through the different videos and photos that were out there, seeing everybody come together, and then seeing progress and action happen on the bill that we were advocating for. I think putting that together and kind of adding inspiring music to it, and just seeing how much of an impact community can have on change and on social justice was really cool. I think seeing kind of from an outside perspective. I think like generally an overall umbrella statement is getting to know everybody. I really enjoyed being a part of like the different meetings that we have and like getting to know the fellows through that, and like the retreats that we've done has also been really special to me because I think we all really share the same passions and connect in a lot of different ways. And so for me, that was definitely a pro and one of my favorite parts of this experience for sure. Definitely come into this fellowship with a mindset of being vulnerable, but also open to learning.
Honestly, my favorite memory is the Monday and Friday meetings with Andrea and the rest of the CARE team. Andrea did such a wonderful job getting to know us and meeting us where we were each week, and it really built a sense of community and integrity because we wanted to show up because we just loved how she showed up for us. For me, it's to leave the legacy behind of understanding and teaching others that it's okay to be a seedling. And a seedling is also a leader in its own right, and you don't have to be front center stage to be a leader. You know what I mean? When you look at an organization, every person that shows up is a leader, and you can't make movements that create long-lasting change by yourself. And so I would encourage students to hop into it. You never know what you can do until you're in a supportive group that shows you and nurtures you.
Thank you, Los Angeles Black